Well, I didn't. I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but I couldn't wait. I did bazooka and torch this morning. Then I was gonna wait tomorrow, but I couldn't wait around. I got another bit. Maybe I can tell something I've looked at off and on. I looked up. I remember them, but I didn't know what they was called or what they was. I just remembered the colors. So I just 8 years ago, I just was on and Googling and Google image. I thought, I remembered Chuck Norris, the 3 3/4 size, and his color. For some reason, I thought this guy was like Chuck Norris, but he wasn't. It was Centurion Ace McCloud. I remember Centurion's Ace McCloud. And I looked up Ace McCloud. I thought about, well, maybe I'll get me one. But then at the time, it was about $100. I was like, never mind. But then, it'd be 7 years ago now. It'd be 7 years ago in May. I got that huge lot at an auction of those kids like Christmas from 84, 85. Bunch of G.I. Joe and Motu and a bunch of Star Wars, some big stuff. And I got the vehicles. There's vehicles. Then there were some flats of the figures. Well, I decided to get the boxes of the vehicles. But there were still figures in it. And with one of the boxes, there's like Transformers and all kinds. And there was a complete Ace McCloud. Like everything. His helmet, all his rockets, the wings, all of it complete. Like, it must have been the only one the kid had. Had him for years. And then the last 3 or 4, I decided he needs a buddy. He's by himself, and that's a lot of. In my room is like just a representation. Like there's one thing. Like I got a little corner for like Black Star. I got a little corner for Brave Star. I got a little corner like one Chase and a Wheeled Warrior. I got one thing, one little set. A Dino Riders I got. It's just one little thing. Like a couple figures from Indiana Jones. Like one figure from Voltron, Chunk or Hulk, the yellow one. Just one thing. I was like, Ace McCloud needs a buddy. So I'd been looking the last couple of years, and the wife wanted a list, and things on the list, and I was like, I've been looking at them. I just put Centurion Max Ray, and was like, I'll throw it on there, but I wouldn't think I was gonna get him. But it's like she set aside 4 things, the set for like last. The main presents. So I opened up them 2 G.I. Joes, and then I opened up Max Ray. And just the green. I didn't even take him out. I was like, I'll mess with him later whenever I can sit down and concentrate. So not to mess anything up. Because, like, he has articulation, but there's some, like, extends. Like, you can't raise his arm. I don't even know if... I'm afraid to turn it. Wait, it's sticky. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's plastic. I know his arms don't raise up much more than there, but yeah, they turn. But it's some sort of like a bar. It's like the neck, the head on the G.I. Joe. It's like rounded, but then it's like a blunt, like square to keep it locked in. So he can't raise his arms much more than that, and I ain't going to. I got me a Max, Ray, Centurions, mustache. They can't. Oh, they can. He can raise his head. Did I know that? Well, so he could fly, but I think he's for underwater. Okay, cool. I was like, I ain't gonna go. Wow, he's cool. So I got his bits. I got him. So that's why I decided I'm gonna go ahead and break him out. Because I want to sit and look at him for a few days before I put him up. Well, he has a lean, too. I guess I gotta bend his knees. Let's see what else I got. There's one part I didn't know about, really. It's like his backpack. Little tabs are there. Backpack. Assault weapon. I know he has one wing. That's usually on his chest. The rockets for his legs. And then this thing, I've seen him with and without. It's like complete, but then they'll be with, and then complete, and they'll be without. I was like, I thought this was leftover piece, but then there's the missile to go with it. I don't know if I want to put it in there or not. Yep, that worked. I think it was a little stuck yesterday. So, work it a couple times. So, you know what I do next? Meet you at the sink. Yeah, all these pieces are plastic. So I'm putting them in that. I'm going to hold off on the mechanism because obviously it has a spring in it. And then he is 99% sure he is all plastic, but I don't know. Now there's some metal in there. The holes, they go all the way through. So if I scrub on him, it's going to go inside. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get him going so he could be drying. He's going to have to dry hang. I hear movement. I'm just going to scrub everything. Got a stickiness on him. I'm putting them down the sink so I know which ones I've cleaned. Then I'm going to dump them all back in the soap. Yeah, one more. What is it? Something chunky. Yellow peas. Yeah, they're solid chunks of plastic. Okay, now this guy. Now, I'm not going to scrub this thing very much on my brush. Guess I'll probably put that on his back. Yeah, I was getting ready to dunk it. Now this guy. I'll try. He got crotch rot or something. Big, thick, chunky figure. I do. Like one limb at a time. He's got some rub on his knuckles. I could probably touch that up if I wanted to with a Sharpie. Check his knees. Let's see. Back. His side. No. I'm just gonna lay them sprawled out. Put them on the table to dry overnight. Hold on.